My most current memory with Mary has probably got to be Thanksgiving. There was the beautiful smells of our ham and pumpkin pie, turkey, and even tofurkey brought in by Mother and Ashleigh. All in the air. We were all about to eat when they called the smokers inside. And all of our beautiful smells of our Thanksgiving feast ate right out the door as soon as they came in. It smelled like Molly's had opened up a new bar. I personally think that the smokers should wait outside until everyone else is finishing before they come in, but that's not how it went down this Thanksgiving. Trust me, you have no idea how hard it is to eat next to someone that smells like an ashtray.
Oh, yes.
Mary, your lines have got to be as black as Molly's air filters on a Tuesday night. And Matthew, you're probably smirking right now. Or laughing, maybe. Just maybe. But trust me, your lungs are like that too. And I hope I'm not the only one tonight that makes Mary say, "Oh crap, why the heck did I do this?" And who can forget Mary's laugh? Top scenario, you're at a bar, which is probably where most of Mary's stories start. And either something amazing happens on the game, or someone says something so hilarious that you hear. And that was that head turner, that really crucial moment where everyone turns to see who's choking that poor girl. But it turns out no one's choking. It's just Mary crackling her laugh. All odds aside, Mary, I'm very proud of you for graduating. You only started before I was born. I'm freaking 14. So we didn't think we'd go to college together, probably graduate together. Hope I get a Christmas present from you after this. Love you. Congratulations. Bye. What some of you guys have to say about Mary?
Oh, that's the beginning.
Anyway, my most current memory with Mary has probably got to be Thanksgiving.
Did you say, I'm beginning to think we're going to go to college together? Fucking awesome. That's hilarious.
It's probably still possible. If you go back from masters, you can yeah.
Okay, so our next roaster up is going to be Ashleigh Fuller, who, for those of you who may or may not know, that is Mary's hippie sister-in-law from Austin.
Yeah!
You want to talk it up or no?
Well,
On the first screen? I tell everyone to turn away.
do you want to turn the TV off until it's ready to turn on?
Ooh, good idea.
Oh, she is graduated. Y'all see that
Odyssey of
knowledge work?
Odyssey of the mind.
Recently told her
Becca said when I hear Mary laughing, I gotta turn around and see if somebody's choking. That's some funny shit.
It was super funny.
That was nice. And start
Hey, how are you?
Oh, but don't look at the computer.
Well, it's alright now, right? It's okay right now?
It's fine. Hey, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I wasn't prepared for it to be behind me.
Hey-o.
No, it can be on the TV. I know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited about the TV.
Did anybody catch that? No one?
What?
That's awesome. I wasn't prepared for it to be behind me.
I'm a little late.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I teach for a living, so I'm used to talking in front of people, but not the microphones. It's exciting. How far away do you talk?
There we go. Hang out with it. Pretend it. Never mind. Okay.
Where's Matt?
Oh, wait. Trey's been doing it. That's all that matters. You can count on Trey.
For now. I feel like I want to hold it.
We still talk on the microphone?
So, Marianne texted me, like a month ago, in the middle of the night, and she's like, I need an idea for my party. I don't know what to do. What should we do? What should we do? And I live in Austin. I don't know anywhere around Conroe to do parties. I thought she was asking for a venue or whatever. And so I don't know what happened. Actually, Matt said something.
Matt made fun of me.
Matt made fun of her in a pretty nasty way.
She took as long as to graduate college as she did kindergarten through 12th grade.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Anyway, so Matt said that, and I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, a roast. Yes, that would be so cool. And fortunately, Mary was all about that, and I was really excited until it occurred to me that coming up with the idea, that makes me a default roaster. So I decided to do a visual roast. So and mostly because I tried out some of my jokes on my coworkers.
Cheat.
It wasn't good. They were all like. Alright, so this is going to be a visual roast. I have a PowerPoint presentation, and if anybody feels like roasting me on being a dork for doing a PowerPoint presentation, whatever. Alright, so Mary, quite contrary. This is your roast. I was a little nervous when Mary Ann said that we were going to be doing a roast. She told me who all I was going to be going up against. Clinton. Like, he's funny all the time, like, hello, I've never been around him, but one cool thing about doing a roast with Clinton is I get the microphone, so I actually get to talk now. He's being funny all the damn time.
It's true. It's true.
She also told me I was going up against Jennifer Bass. I don't know Serta, I just met her, so sorry, Jennifer Serta. But Jennifer Bass, I was a little bit nervous about that because she roasts everyone she meets. Every day, every person, even if she doesn't do it out loud, she's thinking. She roasted every one of you people, I guarantee it. She's like, oh, shoes.
Oh, she got it good, man. She got it.
And then she said I was going to be roasting with Matt. And it occurred to me, like, it didn't matter how bad I bomb, at least I'll be talking, so. Not that bad. All right. He was supposed to laugh at that.
He's still thinking he's not talking.
You wait till later. All right, so.
Ooh, pretty.
Nice. I actually picked these colors out just for Mary Ann. I thought you would like my background color. It took me like 30 minutes to pick the right color. Okay, so Mary, as we all know, she just graduated today, and she graduated with an accounting degree.
Nice.
Thank you. Impressive, thank you. And I just want to, I think I speak for all the roasters when I say thank you so much for picking such a funny major. I mean, accounting, like, you can do so much with that. That's just like endless hours of comedy. Like, for example, bean counter. You. She likes beans. She loves Starbucks coffee, and that's beans. I mean, you can imagine, like, I'm holding back here, so I mean, you can just imagine how funny this is. So it just gets funnier and funnier as you think about it.
What button are you hitting over there? Oh, LOL.
The funny
I see
button.
LOL button.
All right. Well, Mary Ann, if you've known her at all, you know she's got a passion for math. She always has, and I'm not even joking when I say she has an alarm clock that when it goes off in the morning, she has to solve an equation to get it to stop. Awesome. I'm not joking. Like, I can't make this stuff up. I'm serious about that. So I just want to say, she really does. Morning till night, she's a complete nerd, math nerd. And I just want to say, Mary Ann, now that you've got your degree, maybe you can learn how to balance your checkbook. I don't know if they teach that in accounting. Anyway, so Mary Ann's been in college. This is weird having to do this behind me.
Ew.
Mary Ann's been in college so long. She learned the Pythagorean theorem from Pythagoras himself. just side note, and I always tell my students this because we have to cover the Pythagorean theorem in class, and he was a vegetarian. Not the only hippie from Austin happy. I just want to say, this slide right here had a whole different meaning when Marianne started college.
That is hilarious.
I know, the whole thing is
That is
hilarious.
awesome. I'm glad you went before me. This is wonderful.
This is why I wanted to go first,
Yeah.
but it does kind of suck to have to follow Becca.
No.
Had
You went pretty good.
I known,
No.
I would have asked to go before the 14-year-old. All right, so Mary, I'm not very good with math, and I think we both know this, but there's one equation I do know.
Uh-oh.
Mary,
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
plus
Yeah, it's gotta be a beer. Oh.
college
Oh,
degree
okay.
equals
Really?
eternity.
Infinity.
I'm not real good with equations, but I do know that one. Speaking of infinity, you've got a couple of tattoos. I just thought of another tattoo you could get. A little infinity tattoo. I think you should, just in commemoration of this monumentous event. Actually, I designed my own for you.
Nice! I like it. All the way to the tail. I love it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, I'm totally getting
You may
it.
have to do
Mark
I think I
knows
will.
that that's just the
And we'll-
AutoCAD.
AutoCAD batting line type, but whatever.
I like it.
I like it too.
It's way better than my fucking battery.
Shut up, because that was my next joke, and I texted your mom and your brother and said, do y'all have a picture of Marianne's tattoo? Because what I was going to say here is, at least it's a dragonfly, and not a mutated butterfly with a funky ass tail. I don't know if you guys have seen her tramp stamp, but
Texted her last boyfriend.
Let's see it.
That's a butterfly.
it's a mutated
It's
butterfly
got
with
a
a
long
long
tail.
tail. Right, mutated
I
butterfly.
hate it.
Maybe it's a boy butterfly.
Stupid.
A happy one.
A happy boy butterfly.
It's every girl butterfly's dream.
Yeah.
All right. So next I would like to talk about something that's near and dear to Marianne's heart. And anybody who knows her knows she has a passion for this next subject. Oh God.
Speed. She loves speed.
She loves speed. Marianne has this weird thing. Like, you can't even go tubing with Marianne and put your feet on her inner tube. She freaks the fuck out. She hates feet. It's really bizarre. And I was perusing her what's it called, Flickr account, and I just realized how much she hates feet when I was going through her own pictures that she took her very self and posted to Flickr.
She likes her feet.
Right.
Did she got somebody's feet off?
She hates feet.
Even baby's feet.
Really? Sweet.
Different pictures here, notice.
Whose feet are those, Mary Ann?
I don't know.
You
They're just
secretly
feet.
love feet?
She hates feet, and she just wants to let us know how much she hates feet.
I bet she loves shoes.
I don't know if she's picking this person or what.
I do.
I totally have an explanation for that.
I don't want to hear it.
That's a white girl pose. Oh, more feet. Oh, I do.
This is more like weird
Oh,
shin
that's weird
pictures.
knees. Why did you?
Who posted it?
Because it's your rose.
That's weird news.
Mary needs a pedicure.
Gina!
Nice.
That's pretty good,
That's a dragonfly, by the way, not a butterfly.
A male butterfly.
A male butterfly. Oh, sorry.
You can save 10% with Geico.
This was before Marianne shaved.
That Rick's feet, that's awesome.
I just want to say, after all of that, we can really tell you hate feet, Marianne. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Those were your own pictures, by the way.
I didn't touch any of them.
I don't care. You're showing all of this. I hate feet. I hate feet.
touching me.
I don't want to see feet.
Or
Get
if
away. But let me just post a bunch of pictures of my own damn feet.
It's because, wait, before you go on, every summit I have peaked, I take a picture of my feet like that. On top of the summit.
Did she just say summit? I have peaked. Where's the hey-o on that?
Hey-o.
Was this a big summit?
She secretly loves feet.
So I started. No, these are my 365 when I didn't want to take a picture of my face.
Let the roast begin.
Somebody's recording this. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Make me a drink.
Yeah, we should definitely take a picture at the end of the evening with everyone's feet around Mary.
Speaking of 365, if you check out her Flickr account, you'll see she did this thing called
You secretly love feet.
365, and it's a pretty cool idea. She took a picture of herself every single day for an entire year, and it's just a nice way to kind of like a photo journal, so she can look back at the year. Was it like 2009-ish? 8 through 9-ish. So I just want to take you on a short little tour of the 365 days of May. It is. It's a lot of slides. This is going to be a while. You might want to go have another one. Should we take like a smoke break here or what? So this is where it starts off. 365 days of Mary, Luke and Bob. Nice.
Hey, read it.
Pretending to read, FYI, just for the picture.
Tuck her back.
We all know that this is book club and they don't read in book club.
Yeah!
She looks really serious here.
Get poker in.
Whoa!
Are we seeing a pattern here? Does anybody else see a pattern that I'm seeing?
Hey, I thought the camera was supposed to add 10 pounds. What happened?
She's got a cute ass. I feel like flat ones. I should talk. I like flat ones.
Turn on my notebook paper. That's gonna drive you crazy.
Anyway, I'm starting to see a pattern here. And looking back, maybe we should have done an intervention or something. And I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should have called her mom. Like we should have like intervened. She drank a lot in these years. So I was thinking we totally should have called her mom for an intervention. Oh shit, Libby? Here. It's you. Here. Could have called your mom. I know.
Graduate. Fuck it. Don't worry about it.
I know who I can turn to. Her best friend, Jennifer. I should have turned to you for an intervention. These pictures too. From what I can see, Jennifer needed a hair intervention in 2009.
What is dude doing behind her?
That's what Ricky said to this.
Home dude. Is that you?
Stay with you well, honey. You got some crazy pro ass hair.
Anybody else?
Who is that?
This next one's my favorite. This next one's my favorite. Of all of them. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to assume it's sports related, so I can't relate to it. But she's pissed. This team is winning.
Jennifer's cheering for the Red Sox and I'm not. That's what's going on right there.
That means nothing to me. So.
And it was Sunday Night Football. That's why the Texans are on. Just
FYI.
I remember that.
Texas are probably.
I do not remember.
All right, so we're just going to peruse through a few more pictures of your 2009. How was it? Your 30th year of life?
Yeah, that's when I.
Basically, it was her 30th year of
That's when I was
life.
going through my divorce.
Oh, she's going through a divorce. It's acceptable now.
It all makes sense.
It's all coming together.
It all stopped after that.
Right. She says that she's sipping
It's water.
with vodka in it.
Oh.
Seriously, Mary. We get it. You hate feet. We get it.
I think I was taking a picture of size 11 at Target.
She secretly loves feet.
I don't care. I mean, I'm excited that Target has a size 11. Not that I have freakishly big feet. I do. This wasn't a part of the roast, but one time Marianne and I were in Austin and we were shopping for shoes.
Oh, that was mean.
And this guy, I ended up buying the sandals that didn't fit her. I wore them for years. But anyway, the guy who was selling us shoes, he was, what did you do? Were you looking for tennis shoes?
No, sandals.
Sandals or something. He kept bringing out all these shoes, and she's like, no. He's like, how about these? And it was this really gaudy white pair of sandals. And she goes, I'm not a big white person. And he goes, oh, yes, you are. That was awesome. I'm sorry, that wasn't part of the roast.
No, and that's not even the
Had to
best
think
part.
of it.
He
He goes, I can say that because my son is half white.
Yeah.
Some good shit right there. Anyway, so never mind. I was gonna say every once in a while. You can say that to her now that you know you're not a big white person. Yes, you are. All right, so we're just gonna go through some more of these pictures, and I mean, you know, you might want to sit down if you're standing up because it's gonna take a while.
Big couches, everyone. Big couches.
Cute. I don't know if any of you guys are in these pictures, but if you are, shame on you.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Look, I know. There's no.
It's weird that there's alcohol in everything.
I know. Is that kind of weird? Like every day of the year. If it wasn't her feet, it was her getting
I
drunk.
really like this.
It's like New Year's.
Those are nice curtains.
This one, she doesn't have a drink in her hand. I just really like the dog's ass. I mean, it's like
Well, that's just
I don't know what it
guy
was.
holding
There's
their beer.
Natalie again.
There's that guy that fell out of the Astros game.
I'm pretty sure she was not drinking that night at all.
Oh my God. You were here. I'm so sorry.
He did.
Oh, this is cute. Nice. Oh, what's cool about this is, okay, funny drinking jokes aside, you can see you've got a lot of friends, and I think that's really cool. They all drink with you, but
Sort of drinking buddies.
she's not short of drinking buddies. Thank you, Mark. That's true. Hey, nice.
That's water.
I don't know what's going on there, but
Chill.
It's a diaper cake.
A diaper
I
cake.
remember this stuff.
I don't know. I think she tried to get artsy or something one
Oh,
night.
I was very artsy.
Yeah.
Is
that your 365 days of pictures?
Yes, that's what
I've
she
got to
said.
be at least one of these.
This one reminds me of a story. So,
I do like alcohol.
I love that you said that. 'Cause this story that I'm about to tell is awesome, especially because you just said that.
Oh.
So I was about to, it was my 21st birthday. Yeah, she knew this was going to be in here. It was my 21st birthday, and Matt and I were getting ready to.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We were getting ready to go out to dinner.
From behind there.
This is my roast.
Should I turn the camera off for this?
Matt and I, where's Matt? He keeps disappearing. He's not even.
Oh, man.
He's talking to somebody in the
He's
back.
working on material.
Hello.
Henry right
Anyway, Matt and I were getting ready to go out for dinner, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, we're going for Mexican food. I can't wait to order a strawberry daiquiri. And Matt's little sister, who was, I don't know, what were you, 17? 16, something
You've
like
been
that.
drinking for 5 years, then?
Anyway, Matt's little sister, who did not listen to anything but the oldies station back then. Anyway, she was like, I'm never going to drink. And I was like, seriously, never? I mean, you know, like on your 21st birthday, you're not going to go have a daiquiri? And she's like, oh no, not me. I'm never going to drink. I just appreciate the slides a little bit more. Are you turning me down?
I'll turn you up so I can hear you from the other
Woohoo! All right, so I just had to tell that little story. She's never going to drink a strawberry daiquiri, which I have never seen you drink. I didn't realize she was trying to be really specific. She's like, I'll puke on beer all night long, but never a strawberry daiquiri. I don't know who this is, but that's funny. Is that Jason Davis?
Wow, look at your face. You don't know who that is.
She don't know who this is, and he's kind of copping a feel on the
Captain
side.
Morgan.
I have a picture of somebody with Captain Morgan. I don't have that. Damn, I should have had that
Brewery. Y'all should all go.
That's Jerry with a
picture.
beard.
Okay, next time I
Jerry, why don't you shave your beard?
Are you still on the 365?
Yeah, shut up.
I mean,
365. Give me a break.
340 to go.
There's a lot of pictures of alcohol on this.
Are you still on that?
I think I will roast you after
Hey,
this.
this is awesome because I thought this this roast is gonna be going like no problem.
Hey, Clint, can you give me another?
It's perfect.
Yeah, we need the battery charger.
We need a memory
We're
card.
gonna start playing the exit music.
If y'all are worried about the rest of this, it's gonna go real quick after her.
Hey, can you give me another memory card for this? It's running
Put a
low.
lot of thought into it.
Like you're talking like
I didn't know this was gonna take as long as a real roast all day.
Bite me!
What temperature are you roasting her at?
Okay, so this one right here reminds me of a time when she was still in college, or well, she first started college, I should say.
What college phase?
And she was about to go to a party,
Which
and
time?
she asked me, she was like, oh, I wish I had liquor to take to the party, or whatever she said. I was like, I thought I would be the really cool big sister, and I was like, hey, you need me to buy you something? Because I can, you know, I'm of age. She was like, yeah, could you? It was like Captain Morgan's or something. So I drove, Parrot Bay. So I drove her to the liquor store. I went inside. I was all proud. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be the cool big sister. Walked to the counter with my Parrot Bay, and since my driver's license picture had been taken, I kind of look like me now, but picture me at the time buying liquor with incredibly short hair and glasses. And the guy almost didn't sell it to me. I was so embarrassed. I was like, please, you gotta have her up. I didn't want to say, but I'm trying to save face here. Don't make me look like an idiot. I'm trying to be cool. You gotta sell me the liquor so I can look cool to my sister-in-law.
You got it.
All right. So some more pictures.
Feet?
Okay, Mary.
More feet.
You know what?
Her own feet don't
We
count.
get
apparently.
it. We get it.
She loves her own feet.
I totally agree, and I just want to say, thanks to you and your Flickr account, we all have a foot problem. We've all kind of gotten grossed out by feet tonight. Cute.
Uh-oh.
Ow. Ow.
I got tissues over here.
All right, that's the end of the 365. And I just want to take a moment. I know, it's so sad to see it go. It's been such a long part of our lives. But I just want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for tonight.
From AA.
This roast was brought to you by
Bud Light.
Nice.
proud sponsor of Marianne's entire adult life. Or most of her adult life. As bad as that is, I just want to say it beats the hell out of.
I know. I'm digging this.
Shock. As bad as this is, I just want to say it beats the hell out of the sponsor of her first tubing trip with us. We go tubing every year, or we used to before I had kids. The sponsor of her first tubing trip with us was none other than
White Russian.
White Russian? Is that
White Russian.
For those of you who don't get the joke, this is Sex and the City. Carrie Bradshaw dated a white Russian.
Every guy in here is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I had to explain that for all of the guys except you, Clinton.
Except
I'm sure you have the
Clinton,
entire DVD set.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, white Russian, I know it.
Come on, Clint.
It's right there. It's right there.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Is that really?
No.
Yeah,
No, what's embarrassing is I walked. What's embarrassing is I just walked over here and realized I have a box set of Charmed over here.
that's nice. Right next to Friends.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds awful.
Well, at the end of this episode,
You know what? I might be more embarrassed about this Santa Claus.
Does he got a large penis?
I got Santa Claus throwing football. My Santa Clauses are awesome.
all right, I still got a ways to go, guys.
Sorry.
Holy shit, this is taking longer than
These are
to
yours.
get out of college. Woo! We did an intermission. Thanks.
So for those of you who followed Sex and the City, Carrie Bradshaw, we thought was going to end up with this guy until the series finale. She finally ends up with Mr. Big, and that's what the movies are all about.
What?
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I know, I know.
I just was almost the last.
Speaking of marriage,
Oh, here we go.
Is the game over?
I bet. I'm gonna check.
did you guys know Marianne was married once? It's
Ah,
true.
here we go.
It's true. It's true. I tried to talk her out of it, but she insisted. That sounds funny, but it was really awkward for a few minutes.
Why would you do that?
Woo! Nobody else would, Jennifer. Hello. Jennifer's like, I don't know what Ashleigh's talking about. He's great. I love him. Y'all are great together. Yeah.
He's really working on himself.
Is that what you said?
More ways than one.
Is that what you told me?
Anyway, Texas is a conservative state, and speaking of Marianne's marriage, the only way for a gay man to get married in the state of Texas is to marry Marianne.
No, don't do this. Wait till you're missing this. I think she's in
Hey,
Don't
Clinton,
ask, don't
you're
tell, right,
missing
Mary?
this too. I'm watching it. Okay.
I just want to say that day, one of y'all's dreams came true. One of you married the man of your dreams. It's all in the initials. Somebody married the man of his dream.
He didn't like sports. It was so weird.
So the last several years, Marianne hasn't dated, and now that we know based on who she married that she's got some really high standards for
Somebody doing the splits?
high standards for the men that she marries. Y'all think I'm joking, but
He's a
check
real
this out.
thriller.
Oh, he's talking about the. Is that twist and shout? Is he doing twist and shout right there?
It's right at the end.
I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but he's actually doing the splits in front of everyone right now.
Put your hand to the side. I was drunk watching this.
No, that was her 30th birthday.
All right, that's enough of that. I don't know if you guys noticed Lisa in that video. Lisa. Lisa was in that video, and she's not in the room now, I guess, but I just wanted to reassure her. We had some much worse videos of her that night. And I just want to assure her that we did not, I didn't bring those today.
Was
Some pretty embarrassing stuff.
That was her 30th birthday party.
Play or we're going home.
Those were parties at Natalie's house, and Natalie, seriously, I'm a grown adult, and I've never been to more wild parties in my life. In my life.
It's nuts.
Crazy shit happens in Natalie's house.
That's once you move from the house.
I don't blame you, because it's crazy. And I just want to say, I know that video was sideways, but just to take a moment to roast myself here, in case anybody's going to try this. I was drunk, and I didn't realize that you can't do portraits videos. They're all landscapes, so I was like, hey, check it out. So, that's me. My bad. Anyway, speaking of high standards, Marianne has dated a little bit. Here's one that got away.
Okay. Okay, good.
I can't complain though. I've been with the same man for actually more than half my life. Marianne's brother. Nice.
Nice.
What's sad is this was not us in high school. This was just a few years ago.
I ate your hair.
You did. You ate my hair that night. That's good shit. It's like gelatin.
Yeah, Jello.
Yeah, it's good. I kept hitting everybody.
I'll do that again if you ever get off the microphone.
That'll be a while.
Thank you. Thanks, back row. Appreciate it.
Speaking of Matt, he's roasting tonight. This is like a little intro for Matt. Speaking of Matt, he's roasting tonight. And I know, trust me, I know what you're thinking. Matt, like the dude who doesn't talk, no personality. I just want to let you know, you get a few beers in this guy, and he's the life of the party.
Mr. Personality!
Mr. Personality.
Texas Roadhouse?
His birthday.
He actually was sober in this picture.
Yeah. Is that Texas Roadhouse?
I was showing, Matt made me show him the whole roast, even his roast ahead of time to like pre-approve it. He was like, I was sober there.
There's a pretty good chance I bought that guy a beer that night.
He's waving the white flag.
I surrender, bull. I surrender.
I've got a couple of videos. We're not going to watch the entire thing, but I'm going to kind of end this with a few videos, if it'll play. I don't know.
You're not going to end this.
Shut up.
We know better.
Now you know how my students feel. They're like, shut up. Can we just work on our projects?
Every smoker in here right now is shaking.
Becca and I plan this.
You can tell your fucking professor because we're all taking notes.
This is on Matt's 30th birthday. We were at the kettle. This lady, her name is Cheyenne. She was.
I don't even know what I did. I didn't know even where I've been. Matt's 30th birthday.
I'm not going to play
Hey, baby, how can you judge me when I didn't even know where I've been? Where I've been.
That's all I'm going to show that one. It's pretty long, but it was awesome. It was Matt's 30th birthday, and Cheyenne at another table entertained us. All right, so I just want to say, well, when I wrote this, I was going to say at least this isn't a karaoke party. Little did I know it's a karaoke party. Anyway, with a karaoke party, there's always one asshole in the crowd who can actually sing. Matt Fuller. Putting all the rest of us to shame. Not Jennifer So I just have this little video. I'm going to play a clip of it, and then we're going to fast forward to the end, because the end is really the best part. And you guys got if y'all were here earlier, y'all got a little taste of this. A little brother-sister love. It's supposed to play right now.
Oh, it's awesome. Is this one of those silent pictures?
So someone called me and said,
Ooh, it's like Charlie Chaplin. Ooh.
This is the best video. I gotta get it to work.
It's like one frame.
Help me.
Okay, you know where it is on YouTube?
Yeah? Well, yeah.
Do you want to let the smokers go outside?
It's okay.
Okay, do y'all want to take a smoke break? Because the videos are the best part.
What?
2 more pages.
Seriously, in everyone's mind, if we take a smoke break and you're still at the microphone, we may lose everyone.
Get in their cars and go
How
home.
many roasters do you have tonight?
It's not playing.
OMG.
Did you click on it like I did?
I don't know if y'all can tell who the asshole who can sing is, but it's not. I don't know how to fast forward to the end on this. It's the best part. Maybe we can come back to that, because it really is the best part.
How
Matt.
long is that video? How long did it possibly be?
The whole entire song?
I don't know about y'all, but Mary sounds pretty good. We can listen to this.
Alright, I just have a couple more videos.
That's all.
This is really short. I'm losing the crowd.
You got the most important people here.
Thank you. For now. You're right. Fuck them. Fuck smokers. This is just a short little one. I just want to show you what it's like when Matt has a little something to drink. He's not super boring.
I'm not on the next door.
Which one? That one over there?
This has got Marianne's laugh. In defense, when we had Sam's boat, in Mac's defense, we were all taking turns walking funny to the bathroom. So it wasn't just Matt. Who crab walked?
I totally crab
You crab walked. I only have a few, and I had one of Mark, and I totally did not. You did it. You did the pimp limp.
Oh, that sucks. You needed one more video on this.
I did.
Yeah, you're like 30, you're like 30
seconds
seconds short of a full set here.
We can just show my whole YouTube.
That's all the time we have, folks.
All right. I just want to say, Mary, I love you, and I'm so super proud of you. Y'all think the videos are over, but sit back down. I'm super duper proud of you, and I texted you that the other day, but I'm really there. You've been through a lot. You've really overcome a lot. You've been through a lot of really tough shit in the 15 years, 14 years that you've been in college. And I'm super proud of you. I never had a sister growing up, and so that's why I married Matt. So I can have a sister. No other men out there have sisters. I was going to say we're going to go out on this one there.
Waylon!
Somebody else's cigarette.
That's fine. Waylon doesn't have to see this for us to enjoy it. On that note, I was going to sash you out of here, but it occurred to me. I was showing this to Matt, and he was so pissed off. He was like, "We shouldn't do videos," and that's the worst thing about parties nowadays is everybody has a video recorder on their phone. You wake up the next morning, and you can't have fun because you're on YouTube. And that totally reminded me. This was last night in the party, saying all that shit. Totally reminded me of a video Mary had on YouTube, so I had to go pull that up. This is the last one. It's a nice one to go out on.
You said that 2 videos ago.
Just in case.
Your lipstick. Sometimes I want to wear like red.
I can never get
Oh, yeah.
Anybody try to get away with red. Anybody can do it.
I don't know. Log out on this.
Nice!
There's a lot of good shit going on right there.
Okay, this is actually pretty funny, so everyone should. I know you're thinking. What? One more video? But
Las mariposas en su ambiente natural son conocidas
Jennifer's husband's Spanish assignment for college.
El gato de Honduras ceja es quefado. Sé que dice, él está enseñando español en el colegio que se llama Loco en Conroe, Texas.
Pues estamos aquí en la clase de español, aquí en su radio.
Ahora regresemos a nuestro programa en progreso.
Hola, bienvenidos a Juelón, la exposición que cuida. Hoy vamos a hablar a Cristóbal Pérez. Cristóbal es molesto porque hace un mes está estreñido. Muy triste. Vamos a hablar a Cristóbal, pero Cristóbal es en el baño, siempre en el baño, esperando. Yo estoy parado aquí, enfrente del baño. Voy a hablar a Cristóbal ahora mismo. Bueno, Cristóbal. Bueno, Cristóbal. Dinos sobre el dolor. Muy bueno, Cristóbal. Dinos más. ¿Por qué estás llorando, Cristóbal? hermosa Juelón, ¿quién es en el lugar? Con Claudio Pérez.
Yo soy parado enfrente de la casa de Claudio Pérez. Pienso hablar.
Bob, stop. That's Bob. You are grounded. First one went by pretty quick. But even though it went by so fast, I'm thinking, hey, maybe we take a break for a little while. Maybe anyone who's been out of a drink for 25 minutes, just anyone, no one in particular, could go refill their drink and regroup, refresh their palates, and we'll come back and start this again in maybe 10-15 minutes.
Oh, your drink's over there.
Okay, I promised to keep this short, and actually it kind of worked out because I was able to get a little toasty on my alcohol, so I could do this.
Just kidding.
So, all right. Well, first of all, I want to thank Clinton for having this party here.
You are welcome.
At the vintage resale shop.
Oh! You are not welcome. Leave now.
At least it wasn't at Mary's Pub. Oh, I'm sorry, Molly's Pub.
Whoa! I love it.
I know he had to push back his bedtime a little bit.
Me?
Yeah, though this was written when this was starting at 9 o'clock. So it's.
Aren't you proud of me? I'm still awake.
No.
Yeah, Grandpa.
But I'm pretty sure he had to reschedule his threesome, and I'm pretty sure Brew and Bob won't mind.
I almost stopped for a second. She was leaving. You helped her with this, didn't you?
So I can't give Mary too hard of a time because in her early years of college, because I'm pretty sure I was in preschool. But I'm pretty sure she learned a few things, like what time the bar closes, who to bum cigarettes off of, and definitely tequila is not your friend. Though we're really proud of you, Mary. And you've even earned your BBA, which I'm pretty sure you thought stood for Bachelor of Beer and Alcohol.
It does it?
No, it does not.
That's bullshit.
I just want to say we love you, Mary. And I brought you tissues because I know you're going to cry later.
So true.
So that is it.
And I ain't baby free, so I'm drinking it up.
That was ridiculous. That took too long. That's retarded. I think that's about all the time we have for. Thanks, Jennifer, for taking up the rest of the time. Okay, so next up we have another Jennifer, Jennifer Bass, one of Mary's best friends. Give it up for Jennifer Bass, everybody! Woo!
Thank you, Clinton.
You're welcome.
Oh, Clinton, everyone.
Crap.
Clinton's such a funny guy.
Crap.
And by funny,
Crap.
you mean scrawny.
Ah!
And by guy, you mean gay. Oh, I'm just
Stop
kidding.
it.
I'm just kidding. Clinton's not gay. I mean, there's a lot of straight guys out there that live next door to their moms and spend half their salary at the dog groomer. No problem at all.
They're super fluffy tonight.
We got Matthew and Ashleigh here tonight, also roasting. They're here from Austin and Occupy Wall Street. Yes, they're very green. Ashleigh's whole presentation here was produced with electricity, generated by only puppy kisses and rainbows. No oil was burned in the process at all.
Puppy kisses and rainbows.
And it was so nice to see Beka on the screen. I really like Beka. She's a cool 14-year-old. And she proves there's a lot of options for what you can do with 14 years. For Mary, you can earn a bachelor's degree. Lisa can grow her own Girl Scout. And Jennifer. I'm so glad that she was here, so there'd be somebody to laugh at her jokes. Or mine. All right. But we're here for Mary. And after 14 long, grueling years and Ashleigh's roast, Mary's finally finished up her education. This was the first time in history that Mrs. Robinson was also the graduate. I'm surprised that you got that movie reference, Mary. We have Mary here. She's the only person who solves equations to wake up in the morning but couldn't pick Chewbacca out of a lineup. You know that movie, like the Beatles song? Here's to you. No, not at all. No. All right. Texas A&M was one of the universities Mary attended during her tenure as an undergrad, and that school ended a storied rivalry this year with the University of Texas. It was very special to Mary because she was a freshman the first time they played. Yep, Mary's the only person who will pay back her student loans with Social Security. Yep, Mary graduated. This was a big day. The last time Mary participated in the commencement was in 1997. In 1997, gas was 95 cents a gallon. Woo! Yes! It's almost 4 times that now, which is interesting because that's how long it took Mary to graduate. 4 times the usual amount. Very good. Yep, it took a while, but the important thing is that she's done. Mary did it. She did it for a long time. It was hard. Very hard. But she did it anyway. She did it at San Jack. She did it at Texas A&M. She did it at U of H. She did it at Lone Star. And she did it with Rick. I'm glad this is going well with you, because I was worried about roasting Mary tonight. She can be a tad bit sensitive. But I remember that she'd be drinking, and that usually thickens her skin up. No. Yep, over the years I've discovered some very safe topics to discuss with Mary while she's drunk. Included are... Anybody? Yes, Mary's a great friend. She'd be there for me in a heartbeat if I needed her. Except during football season, and baseball season, and hockey season, and the U.S. Open. I'd say basketball season, but we all know Mary isn't interested in the NBA. Black men and basketball? Not really her thing.
No way.
Yes, Mary, congrats on your graduation. And great job on so far being less drunk than Charlie Sheen was at his roast.
Well, crap! I have to go after her. This is awful. Fucker! Waylon helped you with that. Don't take credit for all that. Waylon, did you help her with any of that? Nothing! Not a joke in the world! Okay, so... Is it Libby or Matt?
I don't know. Mom.
Mrs. Fuller.
Come on now.
The reason for this entire party. Well, because about, how old are you? 42 years ago. Brown chicken, brown cow. Alright, give it up for Mary's mom. Woo!
For such a little guy. Ooh. I'm not going to roast anybody else. I'm not even going to roast Mary Ann. I know, that's a dummy. I am going to say this is your life. In Mary's timing. You know, it has all to do with Mary's timing in everything she does. If I'm too loud, let me know, because it's really aggravating when some people are too loud on the microphone. The first thing I remember is her timing, and it's just a sweet little thing to remember. I took pregnancy tests for 3 or 4 months, and it kept coming out negative. We happened to join Nautilus. It was the end place to go to get exercise, and my stomach was growing. I've had 2 kids now. Mind you, I should know what it's like to be pregnant. But the pregnancy test kept coming out negative, and my stomach was growing. Anyway, I went for a run at Conroe High, came home, took a shower, laid down, just trying to rest, recuperate, and bam, she kicked me. That was my first real knowing that I was pregnant. She kicked me. That was her timing. She didn't want to let me know earlier when I could have stopped running my ass off. The second, let's see. Notice my paper is 1 page. Look how tiny it is. Ashleigh, where are you? Boy. And talk about past the sleeping time. Let's see. Okay. Hang on. I'm sorry, but this is in pencil and it's dark in here and I'm old. I can't read my writing right now.
What, you want me to get your glasses?
No, I have my glasses. I mean, that's not a problem. It's just I'm
Yeah.
This is fun.
You're probably used to reading by candlelight.
You'll have your time in a minute.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay, I remember. She gave up afternoon naps. I had to let her stop taking naps when she was little because then she wouldn't go to sleep at night. Her timing. It always had to be her timing. So, and then she was the one that would crawl, the only one of my kids that crawled out of the baby bed and went to us in her timing, sleeping in our bed in her timing. But her timing ended quite short. I think she was about 13. Until I realized that the little Travis Junior High paper, they had a little newspaper. And I found out through Matthew going there that they have little trivia questions. And so I threatened to do a trivia question in the newspaper of who still sleeps with mommy and daddy. Yeah. She never slept with us again after that. And then there was a time when if our doors were locked, that meant you don't go outside. But Marianne's timing was she was ready to go outside. My boys, if the doors were locked, they stayed in the house. Marianne unlocked the door in her Pampers, walked down the street because she wanted to play with JJ. Who the hell is JJ? JJ happened to be Sarah's older sister, Rebecca. And she named her JJ way back then. Now Sarah was a little crybaby back then. So she wasn't in the picture, because you were still being, cuddled and stuff. Marianne was around 3, I think. Okay, so that's it. Timing again was, for some reason, my construction-minded husband built our fence and didn't want it to warp or something, so he put a board, like a 2x4, wedged it between our house and the fence for some reason. Marianne came running to go in the backyard to play. Oh, I don't wanna. I might hurt
I was
myself.
running backwards.
Oh, that's even worse. What were you running? Timing is everything. Anyway, she ran slap dab into that board, knocked her back on her feet. Timing. And then when Mark graduated, we celebrated the event by getting us one of those glass storm doors. Don't know why we did it then.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Awesome.
I thought it was for
Best graduation gift.
So my parents came in from out of town to watch Mark graduate, and they were bringing luggage in, and Marianne had been down to Sarah's playing all day, playing with Sarah and Rebecca again, and she saw BB and Papa coming, so she ran down the street. She couldn't wait to see them. Ran slap dab into that glass door. So if you're wondering why it took 14 years to graduate, that might have something to do with it, you know. So anyway, it took a while before she was supposed to be in the gifted class, honors class.
supposed to be, yeah.
Well, she had it up here, but I had heard through the grapevine that kids that get in the gifted class get the big head. Where's Clinton when I need him?
I got it.
I didn't want my daughter to get the big head and think she was smarter than anybody else. So I kept her out of it until a smart teacher says, do it. So anyway, okay, now let me look at my little tiny paper again. My little tiny paper, Ashleigh, wherever you are. Okay. Hey, we're moving right along. I did pretty good. Okay, now we're to
Oh, it's got a backside.
no, just 2 knots, not three.
That's what she said.
Not okay, now we're to she played basketball from the 3rd grade all the way up, and her timing was you don't work your way up to varsity. You just do it in 1 year. So she skipped the freshman team, went right to JV, and the very next year she's in varsity. So her senior year's here, and all those other older players, they're gone. So Marsha Porter is depending on Marianne, and all through practice before the season started. Marianne, well, she called her Mary. That's when it all started. The coaches called her Mary. Mary's going to be our go-to person, because she was real good at shooting 3-pointers, and that would be, you know, the winner for them. So the games get going, and they're all throwing the ball to the go-to person. Shoot, Mary, shoot! 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 It's not her timing. Okay, so something else happens all through the game. This is what, shoot, Mary, shoot! Doesn't happen. She does make a few, but not when she's, you know. She wasn't the go-to person like Coach thought. We all know she took her time picking the major. I mean, she picked them, and picked them, and picked them. Took her time deciding which one.
It's all about diversity.
I do want to say something about the beer, though. There was a time she did not, wherever Ashleigh is, she did not want to drink.
Yeah, I heard that recently, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Was it 9 o'clock in the morning?
when she was in high school, her dad used to keep, Wayne used to keep beer in a little cooler in his truck. And he asked her to go get him a beer. No, I'm not going to get you a beer. And she didn't get her daddy a beer. But it wasn't too long. It wasn't too long after that she was taking it down herself. So poor Wayne. I think that's all. Well, we'll just see about her timing on getting a job.
Really? Yeah? No? Yeah? Seriously? No. Yeah, all right. Come on. No? Is everyone all right with smoke? We're doing good. We're going to keep this going. Let's roll it. We only got 2 more people. Mine's going to be super short. No jokes. Okay. Stop it. Seriously, these sheepdogs, you don't realize how expensive they are. I have to have extra money. Okay, so we got one more person before me, and that is Matt Fuller, Mary's brother. Matt Fuller. There he is, Matt. He has been working on his material for weeks and weeks and weeks. All right, here we go.
Ashleigh's was long.
This is. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
She had timing on marriage too. 2 years was enough. Been there, done that. That's all she wanted.
Yeah, this is gonna suck. Yeah. I've come up with most material in like the last hour, and it's not funny. You're not gonna laugh, and
You're wasted.
sorry. Anyway,
Say some rude shit.
how do I start? Oh,
Say some mean stuff, man.
I wanted to thank Clinton for hosting the roast tonight. Nice. I think he was just waiting for an excuse to decorate his house and make it look all fabulous, you know. I feel bad for Clinton. I feel bad for Clinton. He spends so much time in the closet. I mean, come out, guy. Come out of the closet. We're all here for you, baby.
Stop it.
We're all here, baby. I'm not saying Clinton's gay just because, you know, he's the eternal elusive bachelor. And I'm not saying he's gay because he has the entire Sam Houston State wrestling team on speed dial.
Sometimes you have to lift heavy stuff.
I'm saying he's gay because 5 hours ago he offered me a fucking blowjob. It was alright. It wasn't bad.
Hey, come on, Matt. For $20, what do you expect?
I don't have any videos or slides. I mean, thank you, Ashley. Thanks for the slides and videos and all that shit. Good Lord. I got two words for it. No, is it one word? Stopwatch. Time that shit, will you? Good Lord. Jesus, Mary, if you'd fucking skipped her fucking roast, you could have got your master's degree. And then Mom, I mean, between my wife and my mother, Jesus, they killed the crowd. I mean, stick to choir, Mom. Jesus. Just saying. But no, I love my mother. I love my wife. I mean, she has the best intentions. She doesn't always think through things, you know. But I'll give you a good example. I mean, last night. I mean, this is a true fucking story. Last night on the way here, we stopped. We drove out. We didn't get here till midnight last night. We drove out of Austin. Kids are fucking tired and all that. We hadn't eaten. We stopped for pizza. She gets out and orders pizza. She comes out of the place with a 2-liter bottle of root beer. We have no cups. We're on a road trip. I said, what are we gonna do with this shit? We're gonna take a chug and pass it around like a bunch of fucking winos? At least get something stronger than fucking root beer, please.
Put some caffeine.
And then we didn't know we didn't know where to fucking put it. I mean, you know, we got a fucking minivan, so we got like 200 fucking cup holders, but unfortunately the engineers at Honda didn't set us up for the they didn't set it up for the 2-liter bottle. So what does she do? Yeah, she's like, oh, I'll just lay it in the middle console. That sounds good and everything, but you might want to put the fucking lid on it. Especially if my iPod is laying in the fucking thing. It's cool though, it still works. I haven't tried to charge it yet, but hey. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now I'm gonna have to work on my written material. That's all the off the cuff shit I have.
Stick this thing in.
No shit.
Because I'm drunk or anything like that.
Anyway, back to we had a great ceremony this morning with Mary's graduation, and it was nice. It brought a tear to my eye. State Representative John Otto spoke. He was the speaker for he did the commencement speech, and the motherfucker quoted Brad Paisley and Trace Atkins during the commencement speech. You know you're a little closer to East Texas when during the commencement speech they quote those guys. I thought he was gonna bust out with some fucking Toby Keith. Jesus Christ. So anyway, Mary's been in college for 15 years, almost half of her life actually. She's toted more textbooks than Lee Harvey Oswald. Technology's come a long way since she started. Back in the day, she started in what was it, 98, 97? During her college career, she saw Apple came out with the first iPod, and then later the first iPhone, and then later the iPad. Hell, Mary, you could have took your first semester of college tuition, dumped it in Apple stock, you wouldn't even need a fucking accounting degree. People wonder why. I mean, everybody that knows her very well, they know she's really smart. I mean, she's the smartest person I fucking know. So why would a person so smart take 15 years to get a 4-year degree? I know why. I mean, everybody else wonders why. I know why. She's a smart person. She likes to learn shit. I mean, can you think of a better place to learn shit than college? I can't. Keep it up. So I'm gonna tell a story. This is a good story. She went to a lot of colleges. She went to San Jac. Briefly U of H. I don't think that really counts. So she went to A&M. She went to Harvard on the highway there. She went to and then finally Sam Houston. She did have a great chance to. I'm gonna tell a story here. This is a funny story in some ways. In other ways, it's very sad. But she had a chance to. She had a basketball scholarship. She was gonna go up to a college up in Tennessee. Yeah, Mom was there. She was offered a full basketball scholarship at a college up at Tennessee after her 2-year stint at San Jac. So my parents, they drove her up there and they took a little road trip up to Tennessee. They met with the assistant coach And then it's a church. It was a Church of Christ college, so it's not a party school or anything.
Depends on how you like to party.
So they met with the assistant. They met with the assistant coach. Had a good talk with him and everything. And then the girls basketball team were nice enough to take her out for the night.
Yeah.
And she was worried, you know. She's like me. She's a good time girl. She's used to drinking and, you know, getting a good buzz on and having some fun. She's kind of worried. You know, this is the Church of Christ college. You know, they don't really do the drinking thing. You know. So they're going out clubbing. Well, the girl gives her, you know, I mean, her and the girl next to her, they drink about this much tequila on the way there.
No, that's how much was left in the bottle.
Oh, that's how much was left in the bottle. So they drink about this much tequila on the way to the club.
Not your friend.
She remembers a little bit of it, but she last thing she remembers is being on the dance floor with one of the guys, one of the basketball players from the guys team. And next thing she remembers is waking up in an apartment. Her watch was stolen.
Yeah.
She had been bathed.
Look how proud your mom looks.
And she was feeling, she was feeling great. So they go, and she goes to the interview with the head coach, and you know, this is big time. She's going to get a full scholarship and everything. She goes to the interview, and the head coach is talking to her, and she's sitting there the whole time. The entire time he's talking, she's sitting there in the chair with her head down like this. Up at him, and she said, "Well, the entire team gangbanged me last night. I think that might be a good fit." I'm kidding. She didn't really say that. What she really said, the assistant coach was over here. What she really said was, she looked up at the assistant coach and said, "Where's the bathroom?"
Did you really? Fucking awesome.
Oh, yes, you did.
So.
Oh, no, you did.
Oh, yes, she did.
Yes, she
did. Needless to say, Mary, in the end, Mary found that college wasn't quite right for her. And my poor mom, it was kind of a wake up call from my mom. A couple days later, when I saw her, she asked me, and she was real serious and sad, and she said, "Do you think Mary Ann is an alcoholic?" And I'm like, you know, there's two things, you know, I mean, how do you answer that? I mean, on one hand, I mean, I've partied with her all the time, and, you know, I don't want to be ratting out my sister and shit, but on the other hand, it's a serious thing to confront, and my mom's asked me a serious question, so what was going through my mind was, "You're fucking asking me?" I haven't gone a day without a drink since fucking 1992. Well, although, I mean, maybe that makes me an expert on the matter. But what I said, I mean, that's what I was thinking. What I said was, I don't know, she seems normal to me. But seriously.
Uh-oh, the paper.
Oh, shit. Crap. And now it begins.
But seriously, here we have a woman who I'm very proud to call family. A beautiful, smart woman. Devoted, loyal to family, very caring, very selfless. And a little over 33 years ago today, that woman gave birth to a fuck up of a sister of mine. It's okay though. I know I'm a fuck up too. At least our older brother is a straight shooter. You know. One out of 3 is not bad. I'm just glad I got all the good looks and talent. I'm totally kidding. I'm not really glad about that. Yeah. Seriously though, love you.
Love you too.
Alright, I'm done.
Really?
Give him a soapbox. Give him a box. Bring it down. Microphone was too tall for him.
That was a little tall. Well, everyone was such a good roaster. That's all the roasters we have for tonight. Crap. Okay.
Come on, Clinton. We got one more.
I got no information. What? Boom. Boom. 2 pages. All right. What? Yes. Mine's pretty... Wait, okay, you know what? I'm going to throw this one. You guys can swing at this. Mine's pretty short.
Yeah, it is. But your roast might take a little bit of time.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, this is just the last one.
Yeah, this is the last one. Come on, then.
Mary, doesn't it get a smoke break too?
Wait, this is on second.
All right, so Matthew and Ashley, you guys are always so late all the time. Honestly, I didn't think you'd be here in time for me to roast you. And I always wondered why Matt was so late all the time. And then I heard him perform, and I realized he might have been accidentally putting himself to sleep all the time. Seriously, Matt's music is so mellow. His last show was sponsored by Ambien and Lunesta. Ashleigh, so beautiful. Where are you at? So beautiful. So skinny. She's actually so skinny, she asked me to turn off the ceiling fan so she could make it up to the microphone. And then when she got up here, I couldn't tell which one was which. Ashley, I told you she's a hippie earlier. She's so green that Miss Piggy actually tried to sleep with her. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, so most of y'all have not had the pleasure of trying to get to know Jennifer Bass. I mean, such an interest. She's so sweet. But honestly, getting to know Jennifer Bass is like trying to get to know a honey badger. And I always wonder, I was like, man, why does Mary like her so much? I don't get it. And then I realized that her head looks like a black man's pubic area. Zing! Alright, anyways. Honest to God, I want to give a special thank you to Jennifer Serta for keeping her presentation as short as it was. Because if anybody knows Jennifer, she can talk. This is the only woman I know who can actually out-talk and echo. And, Libby. Mrs. Fuller.
Do it.
I wanted to, but anybody who gave birth to a child with a head as big as Mary's has gone through enough pain. So that brings me on to Mary. Mary's head is so big. How big is it? She's the only person I know who rides around in a convertible and has to pay attention to the clearance sign on bridges. And you thought there was no more big head jokes left. Mary's head is so big that if she goes to a parade, people point at her head and clap. Oh, I'm still on the first stage with Mary. Okay, everyone, honestly, I don't know what is more of a miracle. The Texans getting to the playoffs or Mary getting through graduation. Woo! Texans, though. Texans! Woo! Mary. Mary has been in college so long. She's been in college so long.
How long has she been in college?
She submitted her first assignment via Morse code. What did I say? What did I say? What did you just said the same exact word twice?
No, you said Morris. It's Morris.
She submitted her first assignment via. Okay.
Much better.
Thank you. Mary's been in college, so I just want you to know I didn't have two people helping me, so some of these jokes may not be so good. Mary's been in college so long, her first textbook is in the Smithsonian. Oh, boo, I don't even like it, but it was on my paper, so I'm going to read it. Mary's been in college so long, this is actually a phenomenal fact. Mary's been in college so long, we've had 3 different presidents.
I don't believe it.
Segue to imitations. I just want to say that in 1997, I was reelected to my second term in office. And Mary went to college, and that's just great. I'm sure she's going to get through in no time whatsoever. On to our next president. Is it? Okay. Whoop. Page 2. All right, I just want to say, everyone, I was so proud when I heard that Mary's in college. She got in through scholarships and all sorts of nonsense. And then when I was in office, Mary was already hold on. Before I got in office, Mary was already in college, and I was halfway through my term, which was 8 years, by the way. And I realized Mary was not going to finish any time in the foreseeable future. That's why I started the program, No Mary Left Behind. And I do not do an Obama imitation, so then we're not going to do Obama. Okay, so. Fun fact, Mary's favorite website, Google, did not exist when she started college. Mary started school so long ago, she could actually try to blame the late graduation on the Y2K millennium bug. Look, I don't want to say that there's a correlation between Mary's drinking, which obviously has been a theme of the evening. I don't want to say that there's a correlation between Mary's drinking and how long it took her to graduate. But her liver is so black and beat up, we've all nicknamed it Rihanna. Ooh, that's so mean. Whatever. That's pretty funny, right? Mary's drinking problem is so bad, she once tried to save someone from drowning, and then when she gave him CPR, they died from alcohol poisoning. One time, Mary was bitten by a vampire. Whoops. That didn't happen. One time... Get back in your seat. I am not done roasting you. One time, Mary was bitten by a vampire, and a few hours later, he was kicked out of IHOP for being too rowdy. Boo! She got me wasted. Boo! Blue. It's just fun to blue. Blue. I'm going to roast you all night long. Blue. I'm going to bite you again. Blue. Blue. Okay, this is honest to God true story. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. Mary Fuller is the only person I know who can simultaneously... You were there. Mary Fuller is the only person I know who can simultaneously hold a conversation, throw up in a parking lot, and text on a phone at the same time. Seriously, this is how it went down. We had just seen some show down in Houston, and I was like, where is Mary? We're all leaving. We're getting ready to leave, and Mary's nowhere to be found. And I walk around the car, because that's where I found Mary, behind the car, because she was so polite to throw up before she got into the car. And I walk around, and I see Mary like this. Bent over. What? Bent over. It's even better, because I have the prop. Like this, and she's going... And then I go, Lindsay, look at Mary. And Lindsay goes, yeah, are you throwing up and texting? And Mary goes, oh yeah, definitely am. All right, and I really don't want to say that Mary drinks too much. That's rude, but she married Rick. And that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. Honest to God, but hey, everybody, give it up for Mary. She graduated after 14 years. Woo! Let's party! Karaoke, drinking, let's get it on.
I'm not roasting anyone, but I want to say thank you everyone for coming.
That's what you said on prom night.